Welcome to Buy Wholesale Cabinets. Today we're going to be putting together the BWBK18. This is our base wastebasket kit. It's going to consist of a B18 and our BWBK18 kit. If you want to reference the build on the box, you could go ahead and click the link here. From there, you'll be able to see the instructional video on how to build our box. So let's go ahead and get started on our BWBK18. Right here we have our 3/8 inch screw that will go to the glides at the bottom of the drawer. We have our 5/8 inch screws. This is going to go to several different parts of our cabinet. It's going to go to our hinges, glides, and a couple other things that you'll see throughout the video. And right here we have our 1/2 inch screws, and those are going to go to our corner brackets. Right here we have our 1 inch screws. Those are going to go through the hinge to our door itself. Right here we have our 1¼ inch screws. That's going to connect the deck to the back. These we have the hinges that's going to go to the face frame to the door. Brackets, these are going to go into the upper corners. You will receive plastic slide mounts. These will go to the back of the cabinet on the inside of the cabinet. Right here we have our clips. These will attach to the bottom of the drawer. You will also receive glides. This is what your box will connect to. What we have in front of us are the tools required to assemble our cabinets. We have our drill. We also have our staple gun. It's going to consist of 3/4 inch staples. We also have our brad nailer. It's going to be 1¼ inch brad nails. And then right here, you're going to see the rubber mallet. This is going to be used to put together the dovetail ends on our drawer boxes. We also have the box cutter, so that way you could open up your boxes. And we also have wood glue. This wood glue is very important. It helps for the rigidity of the cabinets, and you're going to place this inside the dado of each cabinet. What we have in front of us is our drawer box, and we also have our door. This door goes to the B18 as shown, and what you'll want to do is you're going to come in 1 5/8 from the side of the hinges and 1 7/8 from the bottom. Now we do have a jig that we built. You could build one at home if you would like. However, all you have to do is take your tape measure out, make a mark at 1 7/8 up and 1 5/8 in. All right, first we're going to take our backer and we're going to apply this to the back of the door. And as mentioned, we are 1 5/8 in from the side of the hinges, and we're 1 7/8 in from the bottom. You are now taking your 1 inch screws. We're going to have one for each corner. Now that we have our back piece applied to the back of the door, we're going to grab the sides of our BWBK kit. And once again, you want to go in at a slight angle and then tap it in the rest of the way with the rubber mallet. You're now going to take the brad nails and you're going to place about 4 brad nails per side. Those brad nails are 1.5 inches. And we're going to repeat the same process on the other side. Now that we have our sides on, we're going to grab our bottom piece and we're going to slide that in. Once that is popped into place, we're going to grab our backer and set that in and tapped in to finish off with the rubber mallet. Now that we have that complete, we're going to slide in our top portion and we're going to finish that off with the brad nail to keep it in place. Now from there, we're going to go ahead and put on our clips. You will have one for each corner. That'll go closest to the drawer front itself. You're now going to take your 3/8 screws and attach your clips to the box. Now that we have our clips in place, we're going to move on to the box and set our glides. What I have here is our second jig. We are 1/4 inch up and 3/4 inch out from the side. This is going to get placed to the inside of your BWBK18, and you'll take your metal bracket, place that on top, and that's going to put you right where you need to be for your glides. If you don't want to make a jig, you could measure up 1/4 inch and then measure over 3/4 inch from the inside corner. Now that we have our back clips in, we're going to go ahead and slide in our glides. Then once those are slid in, we're going to make sure it sits flush to that inside corner of the cabinet. And then we're going to fasten it with the 1/2-inch screw. Now Mark is going to set in the base wastebasket kit. It's going to set right onto the glides, and then you'll want to pull those glides all the way to the clip and let them clip into place. Now that we have everything complete, we're going to finish it off with our rubber stops, one for each corner. All right, now that we got our BWBK18 built, what we could do, we could go ahead and set in our trash cans. You're going to receive 2 for this kit, and they go right in there. And that's it. That concludes the BWBK. And again, if you want to reference the build on the actual box, you could go ahead and click the link, and it's going to explain it on our B15, which will be the same concept for our base cabinets. Thank you.